A royal love without borders, Princess Leonor's secret finally confirmed. For years, the world has seen Princess Leonor through the lens of tradition, Spain's dutiful heir, polished, disciplined, and bound by destiny. She was the image of a perfect future queen, unshaken by personal emotion. But everything we thought we knew about her was wrong. Because behind the palace walls, Leonor guarded a secret. A secret not of scandal, but of love, a love so powerful, so unexpected, and so free from borders, that it is now changing everything we thought possible for the Spanish monarchy. When Princess Leonor finally confirmed the whispers that had been circling for months, the world leaned in. This was not just a personal revelation. It was a declaration that her heart had chosen, and in doing so, she reminded everyone that even royalty, trapped by duty, tradition, and scrutiny, cannot escape the pull of love. The news did not come as a polished press release, carefully scripted by palace officials. It came with emotion, with authenticity, and with courage. In her statement, Leonor confirmed that the man she has loved quietly, away from the eyes of the world, has stood by her for years. And now, the time has come for their love to be acknowledged openly. But why is this love so extraordinary? Because it crosses borders in every sense. Geographically, culturally, and emotionally, it transcends the limits that have traditionally defined royal unions. Unlike past royal marriages, often bound by political alliances or social expectations, Leonor's choice speaks of modernity, of love that is chosen freely, without compromise. To understand how daring this is, we must return to Leonor's early years. From childhood, she lived a life scripted by protocol. Every smile was calculated, every public word rehearsed. At just 13, she gave her first speech to the nation. At 18, she donned the military uniform and endured the harsh discipline of San Javier. To the public, she was flawless, yet questions always lingered. Could someone so bound by duty ever truly know love? Now, we have the answer. Her secret romance blossomed not under the chandeliers of palaces, but in private corners of her life. Walks in secluded gardens, late-night phone calls, and shared laughter far away from flashing cameras became the foundation of a bond no tradition could suppress. In those moments, Leonor was not just a princess, she was a young woman, discovering love as any other. But the revelation comes with immense weight. For King Felipe and Queen Letizia, the announcement was both a joy and a challenge. Joy, because their daughter has found love. Challenge, because her choice forces the monarchy to adapt. Insiders suggest that long discussions were held within the palace walls. How much could be revealed? How much should remain hidden? Could Spain accept a royal union that did not follow every unwritten rule of tradition? And yet, Leonor stood firm. Her love was not to be hidden, not to be treated as an afterthought. She made clear that she will reign with duty, but she will also live with authenticity. And in confirming her secret, she drew a line in history, a point where tradition bent to the will of the heart. This raises a cascade of questions. Who is this man who has captured her heart? Why was his identity protected for so long? And how will his presence reshape the role of royal consort in Spain's monarchy? Reports suggest that he is not a man seeking fame or power. Rather, he is someone who has quietly built trust with Leonor, offering stability in a life of chaos. A man who understands that love with a future queen requires sacrifice, patience, and unwavering loyalty. This in itself is remarkable, because history is filled with consorts who struggled under the shadow of monarchy. Yet here stands a man who seems prepared to support without demanding the spotlight. Still, the curiosity grows deeper. What does this mean for the Spanish people? Will they embrace this love story as a sign of progress and modernity, or will skeptics question whether a love free from tradition can uphold the dignity of monarchy? The announcement sparked debates across Spain. Some celebrate Leonor as a symbol of a new era, an heir who can balance the crown with her heart. Others whisper doubts, pointing to centuries of tradition as a fragile thread not to be broken. But through it all, one truth stands: Leonor has chosen courage over silence. This is not the first time love has shaken a royal house. We think of Edward VIII, who gave up a crown for love. We think of Princess Diana, whose love story became both a fairy tale and a tragedy. We think of Prince Harry and Meghan, who challenged the institution with their union. Each story reshaped monarchy in its own way. And now, Leonor is writing her own chapter. What makes her story different is the balance she has found. She does not reject tradition, she redefines it. She does not flee from duty, she embraces it. But she does so with her partner at her side, proving that love and duty can walk hand in hand. As we move closer to the next steps of her journey, the world waits with anticipation. Will her relationship be celebrated in grand royal ceremonies? How will international royals respond? Will this union strengthen Spain's monarchy by connecting it to a modern audience, or will it fuel old tensions within the establishment? Each answer opens another question, each revelation feeding the world's insatiable curiosity. And this is why her story is so captivating, because it is not just about a princess in love. It is about history, change, and the courage to be human in a role designed to be untouchable. Princess Leonor's secret is no longer hidden. It is confirmed. And with that confirmation, the monarchy of Spain enters uncharted territory. But one thing is certain. This love, without borders, without fear, without compromise, will define her reign as much as her crown. And when history looks back at this moment, it will not see a scandal. It will not see a breach of tradition. It will see a princess who chose to be both a queen and a woman, reminding us all that even within palaces, love is the most powerful force of all.